What exactly is a print? The term is often used very loosely, to say the least, when it comes to images on paper. Original versus reproduction. In a nutshell, a fine art print is made by hand by an artist. To print an image by hand, you start with a plate, which can be a multitude of materials such as copper, zinc, plexiglass, and the list goes on. The artist creates the image on the plate using a multitude of techniques, too many to name here. After the plate is inked by the artist by hand, it is put through a press or transferred by hand pressure by the artist, and an original image is printed on a support such as paper. Although the artist can print more than one, each one remains an original work of art because each one is re-inked and hand-pulled by the artist. And each one may have slight variations that make them unique. Let me explain. Now, a reproduction is exactly that. It is an image made by machine from an original work of art made by an artist. These remain rather decorative and are not serious investments like an original work of art would be. Often the word print is used to identify a reproduction, so as a consumer you must be aware of this so that you are not fooled. So, the question to ask oneself when making a purchase of a print or a work of art is, does this image exist in another form? Let me give you an example. This was a watercolor I painted. It was printed on this mug. It can just as well be printed on paper to be framed, material to be made into pillows, shower curtains, leggings, and the list goes on. This image first existed as a watercolor and then became a reproduction, often called a print, hence the confusion. Reproduced from the original work, the watercolor. Although reproductions have no investment value, they remain, I believe, an affordable way of enjoying images made by artists, and as well artists have a way of supplementing their income. It's not a bad thing, right? So, here we see Céleste make an image on a plate. In this case, it's a jelly plate, and then it is hand pulled by her onto paper and goes on to create two individual prints. Two original prints hand pulled by Céleste, my granddaughter, the artist. Oof. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'll be glad to try to explain.